So how to convert a basic screenshot and take this card and make it with auto layout. Not only that, make it with annotations and clear naming conventions. If you wonder how to do that, it's quite easy. We will do step by step and learn together. Let's go. The first thing that we should be looking is the fact that we need to understand which materials we need. In this case, I need something like a square, which is going to represent an image. I need a text, probably way smaller than that. And then basically an icon. But before doing that, I would like to make this text file a little bit better. So I need something like this size, but I am going to take with a different color set, pressing the text with eyedropper tool, something like this size. And also, do you realize that this is basically like a title case? So I don't need to manually do it. I can click here and make it a title case. So Figma is going to do it for me. But not only that, I would like to have this text this long, but I don't want to see the rest. So I want Figma to automatically truncate text for me. So that's also done, and basically I am going to increase the amount of line height 130. So 12 seems a little bit small, so let's make it 13. And let's also make it slightly bit bigger. And that's basically it. So this is an icon and it is in a frame. When you make this frame smaller, you see that it is not acting like intended. So the tool that you should be using there is going to be scale, which you can press K and scale it right away. So let's put it there, and all I want to do is like make an estimation. So I think take it out and make this to 12 by 12 will solve my issue. So these are basically ready. And by the way, I need to make this thing as big as the original one. So I don't need to use scale anymore. I can go back move mode, which is the shortcut is V. I need something like this is 55.79, so I will make it 56. And not only that, I'll do this thing 56 as well. And I have like corner radius, let's make it 4. Great. But I don't see corner radius here, but only on the left hand side, and all I have to do is make a custom. So this corner 0, this corner 0. That's also done. So when I place all these 3 child items, they seem kind of okay to me. And I will select all of these. Let's see, this is surpassing. No, it's not. And make an auto layout, more or less. But because of the fact that this card is slightly bigger, make sure that you are in move mode, not scale mode. I'll do this thing slightly bigger. And arrange between gaps, something like 8. And not only that, I would like this icon to be a little bit closer to the text file. So in this case, I will put something like from the right hand side, let's give an 8 as well. But it seems it is not reacting. That's because I have like a fixed text and a fixed icon size. And how may I solve this issue is going to make these two corners auto so that it's going to be closer to what we want. And this is like 8. From the right hand side, this is auto, this is auto, nice. That's it basically. So all I have to do from now is like select the object, which is a rectangle for now, make it a color, and this is going to be white. And all I do is basically select the item and press I to eyedropper tool. So in this case, this item have a selection color of white, and I will select the eyedropper tool. The shortcut is I. I'll make it green. That's it. And the background, sorry, is going to have a fill color of, again, eyedropper tool, gray. The other thing is entire card have basically the same sort of radius, corner radius. So maybe you don't see it well, but right now it has. So I will name it card. The second thing that I should be focusing is naming it clearly. And this is basically an image. And I'm going to put auto layout, Shift A, and call album, because I'm going to put an album and replace with this image rectangle later on. And this text, I will also put an auto layout, Shift A, and call it description. And that's basically it. I have one card and 3 items, the album, description, and icon. So the next step, let's make it 2. First, make the measurements and understand what is going on. And by selecting Shift M, you can set the measurements like that. This is 56 by 56. Good. And also I can set the measurements for here as well. This is 12 pixel icon. And what else? I probably don't need, but let's put it like that. This is also 12. And the height of my card is 56. I did it on the left hand side. So my entire stack, the entire auto layout is 175. Also make sure that you select the description, and you can take this one if you need it. In this case I don't, because it is like a filling. Right now it's hugging, but I can also say fill. So I have something like that I could explain to my developer. But not only that, let's add another attribute, something like an image. The easiest way to add this thing here is basically select the object, Option, Command, and C on Mac, and select this, not the album though, the image, Option, Command, and V. So it will try to paste it and fill the image with the original one. The only caveat here is that it's going to delete the corner radius, so I am going to redo it. It was like that. And from there, what about annotations, you might ask? And they are quite easy. Select annotations or the shortcut Y. And I am going to write for development, this is going to be the album. And I want to highlight the height and width and also the corner radius, maybe even the fill. So when developer comes, he or she can understand it easily. And what about the icon? This is going to be my icon. And the properties that I want to highlight is with height and width. That's it. And for the developer, again, description. And the properties I would like to state is the font family and maybe the font size and the letter spacing. I'm not going to give necessarily how wide is that, since it's automatically calculated by Figma. And lastly, I want to mention about my card in general. In development, I will say card. And it's precisely 56 per 175, and the corner radius is 4, and let's say direction is horizontal, and maybe I will mention with the fill color. That's it. So by doing this, giving it into a section, it will be way easier for your developers to understand what is going on with the card. And you can also give something like Spotify card. That's basically it. So you can test it yourself and understand step by step if it's working for you. If not, just let me know down below so that I will definitely send this file of Spotify so you can take a look at the card and understand the structure. And once again, thanks for listening. See you on the next one.